Welcome to the Bro Science Podcast. Bro Science!
I can't sing because everyone's sleeping here, but
Yeah, I feel kind of weird because I'm in the middle of just like the walkway. Like, Bro Science! Everyone looks at me like, what? But we're here today with another episode. Currently talking about the job market, both in Chile, Australia, and Argentina. No, not Argentina. America.
Australia, man. Australia.
Didn't I say Australia? No?
You said Argentina.
I don't know, man. My brain's fried. And then, like, we were just talking about ChatGPT, and I started to bring up. My firm has now got a new license with ChatGPT because we just figured out that the new licenses, the enterprise licenses, securitize your data, which is great, like Copilot. So, and I never knew that. I thought it was just if you had ChatGPT, they use your data to train on models. So we weren't using it in our business, but now that's awesome, and it does everything. It's just fantastic. So, yeah, that's where we're at.
Are there any workflows that you used to do manually that now you can pass on to ChatGPT?
Yeah, for example, what we do, an advisor. So one thing I want to do is I want to automate the file note system. So let's say in any like advice kind of role, like let's say you're a physiotherapist or you're a financial planner or an accountant, you have to take notes of the meeting that you've had, right? And in financial planning, because it's heavily regulated in Australia, the client a record of that advice, right?
Right.
So after every meeting, you need to say what you said, right? Make sure it's all compliant, make sure that you've met all the points, and then send the client a summary of that, which is
Right.
It's actually like, there's a lot of labor that goes into that at the moment. But now what we can do is we can take transcripts and ChatGPT can summarize it for us. And then from there, it can also reword it, because let's say the advisor's making the note, the transcript or whatever, like, it's going to come out as like, you know, the advisor said this, and this person said that, but you can't send that to a client. They know, like, it's just weird tense in English. So then ChatGPT can also convert that to a client-friendly, you know? It can be like, you brought this up in the meeting, and you know, Marcello, or like the person who's advising said this, you know, and then, yeah, he's one of the advisors. And then it can literally make the email, and then you just send, which is really cool. And I want to make my own, like, because you can make little GPTs in ChatGPT. I want to learn how to make a GPT that knows and understands all the financial regulations, so it knows how to make the note in compliant ways. Obviously, it always needs to be checked, but like, it's still so good. So yeah.
How much time do you think
I think it's going to take a while.
saves you a day? No. How much
a day?
saves you a day?
Oh man.
For a week?
I don't know. This could save so much time. Like, if we, like, so, well, not all of our clients get it. Only our more high net worth clients get it. But soon enough, if we can nail the process, everyone can get it, so it'll improve the quality of the service that we give. And also, like, I mean, this could take me, I don't know, like 40 minutes, 45 minutes a day. So, and that's just one. If I had two, it could take me an hour and a half. So it could save, but then I still have to check it, and I still have to put it into ChatGPT. So let's say that takes me 10 minutes per client. You know, then it saves me an hour a day.
It's already 20 hours a month. And
yeah, I know. It's like so much time, and it's gonna be better. And the advisor farmer, it's gonna be better, so there's less confusion between passing on tasks and jobs between advisor and support staff. It's just like there's a lot of benefit here, a lot of benefit. Yeah.
What about you, Santi? I remember when ChatGPT came out, you used to have a lot of fun just chatting with it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Do you still use it?
Chat like about stuff and like real world problems and
I don't know. Do you still use ChatGPT for anything?
a lot, yeah. Like if I want to build a routine, I do it with ChatGPT. If I do an email, I use ChatGPT. If I wanna, or say I made a vision board. I don't know if I told you guys with my girlfriend. We made a vision board for the year. I asked Chat GPT for the categories. Yeah, it's sometimes I like think how much of my. Sometimes I think if I'm being lazy or it's just Chat GPT comes up with things that I would have had to think about. I don't know, or at least I would. It depends, but it saves so much time. But then the time that it saves, I just use it on nothing important. So I don't know how much ChatGPT is making me dumber, or because I just
I've been
Mm.
thinking about it lately. I think ChatGPT is making me dependent on it on a bad way. Like things before I used to, I could come up with. Now I'm not able to unless I'm guided by ChatGPT.
No way. That's bullshit. What?
At least
That's
not.
crap.
No, that's not crap, man.
That's no way. You can't. What? What do you mean? Give me an
So, for
example.
example, imagine I tell you, so I have a brand of ice cream. I want you to come up with 10 different sentences to like for an Instagram post.
Yeah.
Before I could start thinking and imagine and coming up with these 10 phrases, 10 sentences. Now, like I would be for so long stuck at thinking like how to start the sentences because my first go-to would be go to ChatGPT and ask for recommendations.
Mm.
And the problem, I don't think that it would be a problem. I mean, I think it's a problem because I think my brain's getting a little bit blocked. But I also think that sometimes at the end of for those kind of tasks, like more creative ones, ChatGPT is not that good, and it's always not getting right to the point I want to get. So it's
Mm.
not getting like that style I want to get. That so at the end of the day, I
Mm.
think it's not being productive.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Go, Santi.
mm, yeah. I feel like that's happened to me as well. Also, I want to stick to the example I gave. That's not necessarily professional because I thought it was interesting. Like it's your vision board. It's my vision board of the year, and I asked ChatGPT for categories, and now slowly but surely I'm shaping up my year to be like manufactured or guided by I don't know a generic sort of set of categories. And of course, then I went to Pinterest to visualize those categories. So let's say one of them was family or outdoor or yeah, just health. And then I picked a subcategory that was like sport. And then I was looking up like bike packing photos in Pinterest.
Heck
And
yeah.
yeah, and I loved it. And even Pinterest itself gives you like a ton of bike pictures that are extremely idealistic and you just gave it one prompt and then you're stuck there for like 20 minutes just checking out other people's bikes and cool sceneries. Like and then that was it. That's what the picture that's gonna envision my year. And I put like two prompts of thought into it. Hey, give me categories for my vision board, and then hey, give me pictures of bikes in a pretty scenery, and then that's all
Mm.
my effort. And now I don't know how attached I'm to my vision board because I really didn't think it through in a very profound way.
That's so interesting. And were there any categories that at first you didn't think of, and ChatGPT gave you the idea,
Yeah, yeah.
and you said and you just wrote them, but afterwards you said actually that might not be as important as other ones.
I don't think I even did that. I think I don't even had like enough like pensamiento crítico. Like I didn't think bad of what
You
ChatGPT.
didn't reflect on it,
No,
like okay,
I think I added two or something.
okay, interesting. So yeah, I've been thinking on removing ChatGPT at least for a month or two and see.
ChatGPT. That's the first time I've heard of that, and some part of me tells me that in a couple years' time, it will be the new social media detox. It'll be ChatGPT detox.
I've started already to see it on the tech world from like software engineer influencers that they're like quitting ChatGPT because of these reasons.
Wow.
Not only ChatGPT, but also GitHub Copilot. I don't know if you've heard of it, but it's like ChatGPT integrated in the code editor. So yeah, I
Is
started to see that already.
it's
Mm.
because is it because it, Tavi, help me with this word. Is it because it
Hampers, yeah.
ham, hampers your like the development and like you learn
I
less?
don't know what hampers mean.
It means it like, reduces kind of, yeah, or disables, but like in a, yeah. So like it
So I
reduces your
think the
ability to
problem,
learn.
so yeah, I think the problem is that it gives you the false sense that you're going faster, but it's actually just making you lose time in checking the code that it wrote that sometimes is buggy and you just don't see it. And just that actually thinking about the problem and how to solve it and how to solve it in the best way. You're just given a solution, you implement it, and then you just integrate it, even if that solution was not the best.
Like quick
Uh,
fixes to the chat GPT way that it would have solved it and not your own solution.
and also, it just gives you generic solutions, and sometimes problems require thinking and new ideas. So yeah.
No, like I'm honestly like I'm not getting these issues. Then again, I don't know. I don't feel less creative at all. If anything, I feel more creative. Yep, which is interesting.
I'm trying to search
Sadly,
for
I removed my all my chats today, but I would have loved to go through some of them
I'm
to
going through
see.
I'm trying to find the one that I did with for the vision board.
Like yeah, for me, like I actually use ChatGPT a lot to aid my understanding. Like I'll be going through a lecture slide and I'll not get a certain point in particular, and then I'll ask ChatGPT to explain it. And if I still don't get it, I'll ask it to explain it in a different way, and soon enough I'll understand the concept. Like I'm not using it yet for its probably more creative purposes. I'm still using it for like as almost like a search engine per se.
Yeah,
But
I
like
think that's a
yeah,
good use case.
yeah.
That's a use case. I'm not saying it's bad for everything and it's just bad. I'm just saying that
Mm.
in some cases it can be detrimental.
Yeah. Mm. Yeah, I think just like social media, like ChatGPT, I mean, the best way to use it is by figuring out how to use it. Social media, for like, obviously, like it's
Like
geared
everything.
to take your attention, but you can use it in a way. It is possible for your benefit. You know, you can use social media to reach out to people. You can use social media for good things. It just depends if you have the drive to do it. For me, actually don't have that drive with social media.
Sorry, I'm hearing a lot of wind.
Oh, really? Yeah, it just got a little bit windy. Sorry.
What were you saying?
You guys can chat if you know. I think it's going to be windy. No, I don't know. Like, I don't really use social media that much, but that's because, like, I haven't, like, in my life, there's no real great use case for it. Um, yeah.
Do you still have Instagram?
Yeah, I do. I went on some adventures this weekend and last weekend. I'll probably post a bit about that. But, like, I don't know. That's not, doesn't drive me much to use it, to show people what I do.
Do
Like,
you keep connections through Instagram?
no, no, not
No?
really. No. I don't know. What am I going to say, man? You know? I'm not great at keeping connections through social media, actually. I'm great at if I call you, that's the way, we're connected. AKA like this. Like you say, we're connected. Otherwise, probably don't talk.
I think this has been something I've been saying for the last 2 or 3 months, but I've been thinking on installing Instagram. But I
Installing
don't
it?
know, I'm
Oh,
And
yeah.
reinstalling it. Yeah.
for the last 3 months I've told dude, I've used Instagram like I barely use Instagram now with the app that blocks you from using it more than 5 minutes. Because you get like a huge block for like you need to like breathe in and it tells you to breathe in then let air out. And sometimes I can't be bothered and I just close the app. So it's really
Yeah. But on one side, I've been coming to realize one of the benefits of not having it at all, and is that people stop relying on having you as a follower on Instagram to think they know about your life or you know about their life. So I think,
Yeah.
for example, when you follow someone on Instagram or are followed by someone on Instagram, you just assume they know about your life and you assume you know about theirs, and you don't really have an urge to like catch up. But I've come to realize that people now would just write to me on WhatsApp, or I would write to them, and it's like, "Hey, what's up with your life?" And they're like, "Oh, right, you don't have Instagram. I've been doing this. I've been doing that. How have you been?" And we've had like actual conversations that before with Instagram we wouldn't have, because they would assume, and I would assume, that we were up to date when we weren't, because only because we saw each other's stories at the club or whatever.
Yeah.
I got something to that because this weekend I went to a birthday party and I had there was a friend there that I didn't see for I don't know 2 years. She was living in Malta,
Oh,
and
cool.
I had seen all her trips. She worked there. I knew she was working there because of Instagram. I knew she lived also in Spain, and I knew a lot about what she was doing. And we aren't so close, but because of Instagram, the conversation we had was really cool. Like, but it was completely guided by what I'd seen on Instagram. We only talked about that, and then we didn't make an effort to ask about anything else. Because yeah, my questions to her were like, "Hey, how was this? How's that?" Were all about what I'd seen on Instagram. So that's yeah. To complement what Martin said,
And do you think that was a good thing or a bad thing?
I think it was a great conversation, and it was like very easy to break the ice because I knew what she'd been up to. But I think it would have like it's a perfect example of how the only thing we talked about was that like we didn't even make an effort to ask about like things that are not seen through Instagram.
Maybe, yeah, you always wonder, uh, and maybe it wouldn't have been the case, but you always wonder, if you didn't have Instagram and you ask her about her life, what had, what would have her told
What?
you? Maybe she would have tell you about Spain, but specifically about something that really was important to her, and I don't know. And I think that does happen when you don't know about the other person, but when you do think you know through Instagram, that
Oh, yeah.
you don't give space for that to happen.
Yeah, you like make your suppositions. Like you say, oh, they, I don't know. Maybe you saw they partied the whole time. You say like, oh, they probably don't have anything interesting to say other than a lot of parties. But then maybe she during the day she made like incredible friends and weird things happen to her that because you assumed that she wouldn't have anything to say, you didn't ask.
This is the this boggles my mind, this part, because this is why I like Instagram, but also simultaneously don't. Is because you can keep all these soft relationships, these or like silent relationships, you know, like you're not actually talking, you're not communicating, no one's reacting, but they're in their mind. It's like marketing almost. In their mind, you're like gaining brand presence, like, or you're gaining relational presence, but there's no real relationship. And I'm like, is that a good thing or is that a bad thing? You know, like, does this only aid potential relationships, or does it just mean you feel really isolated because you're not engaging in full relationships? You know, like, what's the? I don't know. You know?
My
Yeah.
theory is that it depends on what you want, because I think it probably not having social media strengthen
Strengthens.
strengthens. Fuck, I cannot say that word.
Strength.
Strengthens. Uh,
Then strengthens.
okay, strengthens
Yeah, there we are.
strong relationships, and loosen not so strong relationships. So actually, like, I think it amplificates however much the relationship is.
You reckon?
I know.
I reckon you keep a whole bunch of like, almost like zombie friends that like.
No, no, no. I'm saying not having social media.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah.
because when you with your super close friends, you keep in touch a lot more and a lot more really.
Yeah.
I don't know what's
Bro,
going on with my English today.
what happened to your English, man? We're on. Muy no comprende. No, no, how do I say? Mi no comprende.
Yo,
Yo.
yo
Oh yeah.
no
Yo no
comprendo.
comprende. Mi no comprende is weird. My no understand. Yeah, my Spanish isn't good either, don't worry. Mi español no bueno. Is that how you say it? Or is that weird phrasing?
That's you would say mi español no es bueno. No es bueno. O no está bueno.
Wait,
No
sorry,
está
speak,
bien.
speak, speak slowly for me, please.
Mi español no está bien.
Mi español no está muy bueno. Speak with just a listen, no está bueno.
Sorry, you're so loud.
Am I?
You're so loud.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, going back. I think it really strengthens your close relationships and it allows you to kind of lose a little bit those not so close relationships. And maybe I think that's a good thing.
Yeah, I was reading, man, I was reading this book. I've been reading it for ages and I've got so much out of it, right? It's called Tools of the Titans by Tim Ferriss. I'm pretty sure I've brought this up every time I've spoken to you guys for the past 3 times. But anyways, he like interviews famous people or like successful people, all that kind of stuff. And one of the people he interviews, he says, don't go for general fame, go for 2,000, 3,000 person fame. And I was like, what? Like when you're like setting up a business, right? Because when you're setting up a business, like, or like you're setting up something, you want to be famous amongst a group of select people that you actually care about or like have things in common with. You don't want to be just famous amongst the general public. That's the worst type of fame. And I was like, wow, like in social media, like let's go back to social media, like social media almost feels like this weird general fame. Where like you've got these weird touch points with people you don't really know and it doesn't matter. You want enclosed fame, or you just want proper relationships that are really high yield, high reward. I mean, I'm such a I say businessy, but like still, in reality, you want high yield personal friendships that you can really connect on. I like that idea.
Reminds me of a conversation I had with Babs. Remember Babs?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Environmentalist.
Yeah. Well, yeah. He recently
What?
traveled. There was a
What was that, man?
there was like like what do you call pelusa? No.
A bug.
No.
Like fluff?
That is Spanish.
Pelusa.
Oh yeah, of course.
What do you call
like a
like a
fluff.
thing that floats in the air and it's from clothes or
Yeah, Velusa.
Isn't it fluff?
Velusa.
fluff? I don't think it's fluff.
Nah, it's fluff. It's fluff.
It's fluff?
Yeah.
There was a fluff on my computer?
I mean, dust mite.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, dust mite. There was dust on my computer. Wow, there's not like a direct I
Nah.
don't think that's a direct definition for what I'm trying to say. It's like
Fluff.
fluffy
I'm
sort
pretty
of
sure it's fluff.
I don't know the word for it, man.
F-L-U-F-F.
Ask my mum.
FLUFF. There's a fluff. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean,
Did you look
sure.
Did you look it up?
I'm the worst, bro. I don't really care. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah,
Like, I'm the worst person to ask for English.
That's mine.
I
It's
don't give a
not
shit.
it. That's mine. It's not it. That's mine. It's an actual
I
Oh,
don't
English.
know.
you're right. It's fluff. It's fluff. Soft fibers from fabrics such as wool or cotton, which accumulate as small
Yeah, that's where
fluff.
fluffy comes from.
Right. Anyways, Babs recently traveled to Miami. He went to a convention, and he presented his project that he won trips for. Hey, nice view, Chubby. And he has a project that's like so nice. He's killing salmon life with ultrasound. Salmon have lice or a certain type of sea lice. With ultrasound and with the help of like a researcher, he's found that it's completely possible to do in a like this sort of environment, like a very enclosed environment, this big. But the challenge he has now, because he had a very good week in Miami, and he
Yeah.
He has figured out how to do it in huge volumes of water, and it's incredibly challenging from what he was telling me. Anyways, what I wanted to say is that we talked about how we've been and how nice it was to see each other because we hadn't seen each other in a long time. Hey, and he said that he had read that the importance of friends and good friends is underestimated. That in these self improvement books or podcasts that I listen, and I agreed with that. It's most of the things they talk about, or I don't know, yeah, most of the things they talk about is about your self improvement and your productivity and everything related to yourself. But I haven't listened to many podcasts that talked about the importance of good friends and how they shape you.
Yeah.
Quality friends, high yield, high reward.
High yield friends.
Yeah, I think they're
Mm.
incredibly important.
I agree
Yeah.
as well. And I think
Friends that, yeah,
no one in. I think we give too little value sometimes to spending time with not only friends but family and people we care about.
yeah.
We as a
How are you going with
society.
that, Martin? How are you going with that? Because you're living in Spain and
Yeah, I
you're a little
mean,
bit disconnected, or?
yeah, I mean, yeah, I have friends here, but it's not the same as being in Chile with family and my friend from there. But I'm getting it all right. I know this is a
Okay.
transition period; it's not forever, so it's fine. But
Mm.
I was more referring to like people that focus too much on their career or on their sport or in whatever else that is not humans. Usually, they end
Yeah,
up regretting it.
for sure. Yep. Yeah, you got 100 years. You might as well have a little bit of fun.
Yeah, and I think no one in their deathbed said, "I wish I had spent less time with my friends."
Depends what friends.
No,
That's a nice way to put it,
I
though.
mean, no one said,
I gotcha.
but a lot of people
Yeah.
do say, "I wish I did spend less time on work or traveling or whatever." Oh, I'm sorry, you got cut. No, I've been thinking lately on how much I've been thinking on just like create a business, become rich, and get over with the whole job having to work thing. But I think there's actually joy in the pursuit of joy in the struggle,
Yeah, yeah.
I think there would be so
There
much
100%
void if
is.
we didn't.
I mean, I hope so because I haven't worked a lot. Oh, am I muted?
Sorry, I was trying to mute Xavi because he was super loud and I muted you.
Yeah. Hey guys, I have a game for you guys if you want to play.
A game. Go for it.
Yeah. It's called Spy. And we played it with my friends this weekend and we were crying laughing because you can make it very
Wait, how long is it?
yeah, just it's 5 minutes, I don't know, 4 minutes.
Oh, okay, okay.
It's called Spy. And it'll be weird because since we're together and also it's in Spanish.
My Spanish is so good, man.
Okay, we'll test your Spanish.
Mi español está bien.
Okay, I'm gonna start. This app will show us, and as soon as I say, okay, Martin, look at your role, Chavi, you will look away from the camera. You can't look at
Okay.
these. Okay, same for me. There's 3 players and 1 spy or 1 imposter. And there's a set of places, literally places. It can be anywhere from Israel or Australia to a cafeteria or a restaurant, okay? Or the airport. And it's all in Spanish. So, okay, Chavi, I need you at your best. So the thing is, everyone's going to see the role. The only thing that matters is the place. And 2 of us will know the place, and the other has to try to appear or try to talk as if they knew the place as well. Okay, so everyone will see their role.
In
Then we'll have
Spanish.
3 minutes. No, then we'll have 3 minutes of like open questions in which we'll question each other,
Okay.
and then see and vote who doesn't know the place.
Okay, one will know and two will know and one will won't.
Okay, I saw my role. Martin, you're about to look at your role. Chavi, you can't look. I'm not looking either. Tell me if you can see it.
No. Okay, I can now.
No?
Okay.
Okay. Now, is it disappeared? Has it disappeared?
Yeah.
Okay, Chavi, look at your row. Or look at the place and tell me when.
Whoa. Go back one. Wait.
Wait, don't say
Okay,
it
got
out
it. I
loud,
know what
bro.
this is. No, I know this.
Okay,
Yeah.
but don't say it out loud.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. And then the timer. Did the timer start?
Yeah.
Okay. We have 3 minutes of open questions. Chavi, do you enjoy going to this place?
Yeah.
Do you, Santi?
Really? Yeah? Sometimes. How about you?
Yeah, you could say so.
When was the last time you went, Martin?
Okay.
Ooh, 2 days ago. And you?
2 days ago.
Yeah.
I think Santi's the imposter.
Me too.
What?
Me and Martin already know.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry.
What? It's been 30 seconds, man.
You're done, bro. You're done. You're cancelled. You're cancelled. I was listening to Martin. I'm like, yeah, okay. Nah, Santi's gone.
What could it have possibly been that both of
No,
you
you fucked up. You fucked up, bro.
First
You fucked-
question.
How do we?
was
What do we do now? Do we reveal? Do we vote him out? We
Yeah,
both vote Santi.
I guess you voted me out. It's not me.
How do you know?
No, it is, man.
Because I'm telling you guys, I know the place.
No, you don't. You're out. We voted you. You're gone. Okay, do we reveal now? Martin, what is it? 3, 2, 1.
Autobus.
Autobus. Yeah. The bus.
And then,
You're like, do you love this place? I'm like, yeah, kinda. And then Martin said, yeah, kinda. I'm like, done.
but if I said that I liked it as well, then why would it be
But
me?
the question you asked.
Because you liked it too
enjoyed
much.
Going to it. It's like, I was like, okay, Santi
Okay,
doesn't
yeah,
know
good
what this
point.
is.
Good point.
Yeah.
Good point. Okay, we're gonna do it differently now because since we're only 3 players, it's very difficult when it's open questions. I have no idea what questions to make and whatever. So we're going to do it with concepts. It can be 1, 2, 3 words, but instead of open questions, we'll do 3 rounds of concepts
Okay.
Okay.
related to the place, but it can't be too obvious because if the imposter knows the place, he can say it aloud and they win. I'll see my roll. Okay. Martin, it's your turn. Tell me.
Okay. Wait, I don't see. Put it closer. What? It's not focusing. Huh?
Can you not see?
No, sorry.
What?
It's just like the light is too much for it to. Wait. Stay there.
I saw it, and I was a spy. I saw it because I had to look at the camera. Hold on. Let me turn off. Portrait.
Why don't you just put it? Oh, can you message Martin on WhatsApp?
Okay, this will be crazy fun if Xavi doesn't. If Xavi. Okay, go Martin. Can you see now?
I think so. Yeah.
See your row,
Okay.
and then Xavi. Can you? Martin, look away. Xavi.
Yeah.
You see your
What this means? I don't know what this means.
For fuck's sake, man! It was Salvaje Oeste. It's like I don't know.
Salvaje.
Like the West.
What? If you can't translate it, I don't understand
Wild
it. Just
West.
letting you
I
know.
don't know. Here, new one. Here, this is easy. Okay, I don't know if it's easy. I'm not the
Okay.
Okay. No.
Is it my turn?
Xavi, Santi,
Sorry.
we know you're not the spy.
I don't know. Maybe I'm bluffing. Okay, Xavi. Martin, don't look.
Santi, we know Xavi's going to be the spy.
Wait.
No way.
It was obvious,
Okay,
man.
my turn again.
Okay.
Okay.
Last one.
Martin, look. Xavi, look away. Okay, did you see?
Wait. No, closer. Okay.
Oh,
Give me 1 second. I have to read this. Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, timer started. Okay. 1 round of concepts. I'll start. I'm gonna go with bull.
Ball.
Bull.
I don't understand the
As in
game.
B-U-L-L. Bull.
Bull.
Yeah. B-U-L-L. Bull.
What?
I don't understand the game.
I'm so confused.
Now you say a concept, Martin.
Related.
Oh, that relates to it.
You need to say a word that's related with the place without giving it away,
Like
as to not give too much information to whoever the important imposter is.
potato.
Okay. What'd you say, Chay?
Farm.
Say farm?
Yeah.
Do you think it's related to potatoes and bulls, to the word?
Yeah. You got to think about it laterally.
Oh, I need to really think about it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll think about it. Okay. My next word is Morocco.
My
Morocco.
next word is
Mm.
dance.
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 What's your word, Chavi?
My next word is color.
Interesting.
That could be it. That could be good.
Interesting.
Okay, last one. Last one. Last round. I'm gonna say Martin.
Well, that's the concept.
Yeah.
Shisha.
I'm gonna say Middle East. Bro, what the fuck is this? I'm obviously this blind.
Okay.
What was it?
Now we vote Chavi out. It was Spain.
Spain.
Yeah.
Shisha. What?
You don't remember? We had shisha here in Madrid.
When?
Yeah, man. What?
It was
can't
like
remember.
a big memory from ours, man. I'm sad you don't remember.
Yeah, man.
Wait, I'm trying to think where or when.
Like a small disco.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, that was fun.
Anyways, let's wrap it up. I'm gonna go to bed.
How did Morocco get bloody? Oh,
I don't
South
know.
of
It's
Spain.
close to it. I don't know.
Those-
Anyways, that game is extremely fun with the Android app, which has other concepts other than places. And in
Yeah, I already love that game.
Yeah, in person, it's so much fun, man. And with more people, if you have a lot of people and you ask open questions, it's so hectic. Everyone's asking questions on top of each other, and then everyone disagrees on who's the imposters. And sometimes some people are not the imposter, and they say the stupidest words, like Morocco, and then people think it's them, but it's not them, and they vote them out. And
What's the game called?
the app on iPhone is Spy, and on Android, I think it's also called Spy, but it's much better.
On Android is better.
Yeah, for some reason they have things other than places. They have like concepts like the sky or wherever.
Interesting. Okay. Well,
I'm downloading it right now.
goodbye, boys. It's been a
I
pleasure.
waste no time.
Bye.
Bye, fellas.
Have a good day. Have a good night. See you.